you know, you leave a 40-hour-a-week job and you're like, well, you know, you can have 40 extra hours to resell. Hello everybody, welcome back to Commonwealth. Flipper, welcome to the cabin. Today we have a great day of sales. Looks like just under $1,000 are going out of here today, which is really awesome. But I have a different topic of conversation, and I don't know, we'll do it over the course of the video, I suppose. And then I got to show you some really cool items that sold today. But the topic of conversation, so get ready to comment if you're a commenter. I know everybody doesn't, but I'm trying to get a feel for who the audience is out there. How many of you are your job is reselling? You want to call it full-time, which is a little bit of a misnomer, but whatever. Are you part-time? Are you, very part-time? Tell me in the comments what you are, and then as we go through this video today, I'm going to tell you a few things that I'm a little surprised about, a little bit, having gone, full-time, if that's what you will. Just in the first few months that I'm struggling with a little bit, and let me know what you think. I want to get everybody else's experiences out there. And all of us, whether we're full-time or part-time, we share the same kind of experiences on eBay. But as far as the time management goes and those type of things, I'm curious. I want to talk a little bit about where I was, where I want to be, and where I'm at right now as far as the reselling side of it. But before we do that, let's take a look at some cool items first. This is a huge chunk of that $1,000 here. This is just under $400. Going to the same person. And I thought immediately, I'm like, well, a viewer must have bought this lot. And I looked everywhere. I can't find anything. Usually I ask viewers if they want their note read to put it in the purchase on the buy itself as opposed to just a normal message. Since it was such a huge one, I'm like, there's got to be a message here somewhere. But Frank, if you're out there listening and you're a viewer, thank you so very much. And I don't know. It seems like it's a viewer sale. I would say if it was just these 4 items, maybe it's somebody selling in a shop. It's going to Texas. But then these got thrown in there too, and I'm like, interesting. They're different sizes, so maybe, I don't know. Tell us, Frank, if you're reselling in the comments. But if not, man, awesome sale. We got these 2 pair of boots right here, and there's a belt that goes with it. We got these, and I'm trying to think, it's Stingray, I believe is what it is. Somebody told me. And snake or some kind of lizard. This is snake, I don't know. I can't remember. But there's the belt right there. And I don't remember the brands. All of them. Mercari. And then I don't remember this one. This was a good one though. Bilbo. I think, maybe. Does that sound right? Durango here. So I bought these for $25. Paid, I think, $10 for this one. That was a sale. My uncle came up just to hang out one day. And we were out about Lynchburg. That's been a while. This is early spring, I think, at a community sale in Roanoke. So $35 into these. This is a Goodwill buy by Blue Ridge Mama. Check this out, y'all. With tags. Woman's medium. Awesome. And then this was a freebie. These were freebies from Catherine, one of my co-workers at work back at school when I taught. And when she taught, she doesn't teach anymore either. Awesome. Anyway. All of this out the door, $394 plus shipping. Now, this is why I think it's a viewer, because they didn't ask for a shipping discount, and they're all going together. If it was a reseller reselling these things, they probably would do that. I don't know, but I'm going to give a discount anyway, just in case. So that's huge. It's probably going to be a pretty big box at this point, probably going to get outside of the dimensional rates that are affordable for the post office, probably going to end up going UPS. Is my guess. So awesome sale. What are we into it then? Did I ever come up with a total? 35 plus that. So we're into this. This might have been $7.99 at the Goodwill. Sometimes they give it to us, believe it or not, for $3.99, which some of you out there are like, not my Goodwill. Yeah, I get it. Trust me. So let's say it's $8. We're into it for 43 plus tax and all that. Well, for that, not this. So that's pretty good. 300. I mean, that makes my day for sure when I saw that sale come across. All right, this hat is not magically on top. I put it here earlier. It takes so long to find them sometimes. I've got to change the bin. See, I sold all those books and I've got space up here now. So I got to get a bin this size to put all those hats in is what I need to do. And then use that for something else or just get rid of that. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll take the plate off of here and put it on a bigger bin. But need to do that for sure. This was another one. This is a freebie again. The Hokies, same one from Cat. So thank you again. And this one I think is over 15 plus shipping, which is a really good deal in my opinion. It's got that charcoal color, great embroidery, great shape. Pretty darn good deal on that one. It was even a better deal than that. It was $12.95 plus shipping. All right, here is the sale. I have a bunch going out from the what we lovingly call the Stinky Winky sale. We'll see if we change that name, but this one went to David again. He said it was the last sticker last time, and then he bought another sticker. And look, there's 2 more. No pressure. Okay, no pressure. I just thought that one was cool. Give me that country western music sticker. $7.50. Free ship, so not much profit in there. I'm going to total them all up when we get through all of, I think, 4 sales that came from that Stinky Winky sale right here. We got that. That's why we call it, because that's what that rubber face is called. And this one will add maybe $3 to our total or so. I thought it was worth it just because I thought it was a cool sticker. You know, $3, easy stuff. Sometimes auctions go better than planned, sometimes not as good as planned. I decided to put this one on auction because I couldn't find an exact comp. And I like to do my auctions at 99 cents just for fun. So I would have listed this for $25 free ship. And I think it got about 18 free ship. So not a huge loss, but I probably could have got 25 if I would have listed it that. But I'm glad somebody got it. I don't know if it was a viewer. I know a lot of viewers were watching it because if this was had a video to it over on the Commonwealth Auctions channel. So anyway, that one's cool for sure. It is not one of the, oh, what are they called? I can't remember. Y'all know. Tell me in the comments. The type of monkey in the 50s, and those go pretty good, but it is not one of those. I'm still happy, and this came from Stinky Winky sale too. So a decent little profit on it because, I mean, we paid next to nothing. This was 50 cents. Amazing stuff. I forgot to tell you there was a message with that doll right there. Packaged safely to make sure it arrives intact. I don't know how. We'll do that, Faye. I don't think you're a viewer, so I can say your name, right? Faye bought it, whoever Faye is. But I think we can get that one to you safe. I hope, anyway. You ever get those folks that just give you 18 instructions that probably aren't drop shippers? Here we go. All right, let's see. This one came from a viewer. We've already had 1 viewer sale. Now we are going to have another, I think, 3 more today, which is really kind of y'all. And I can't, what am I doing? I know it's down here. 2 of these headed out to a viewer. So this was my favorite buy at the 127 sale. It's going to make us, you know, close to $400 over time. But it's my favorite because it was so small, and that was my goal out there. Definitely buying small. And that definitely qualified. So let me read the message. All right, this is from Mike. He says, I grew up watching wrestling with my grandparents, my dad, my brother, my friends, and now it's something I share with my kids. I actually went with, I guess it was the 80s, mid-80s probably, maybe even early. I was really young. Went to the Orange Show in San Bernardino and went and watched a live wrestling match. Corporal Kirshner, Nikolai Volkov was there. Good times back in the day. You must be younger than me because you say the NWO era is your era, not my era. So I was a little old at that point. He says it'll always be his favorite and fond memories of watching pay-per-views in the basement with the whole crew. That's what makes it memorable, right? Who you're with, the time period. That's why eBay works for me. That's why I look for that stuff. Absolutely love it. That's why I gravitated to those stickers. When I saw these in your video, I knew I was going to get one for my brother. Was it this video on this channel, or was it the Commonwealth Picker channel? So when you're NWO, you're NWO for life. I look forward to every video you put out. Thanks for what you do, Mike. Mike, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for what you do. All right, this is the 3rd of 4 viewer sales today. This one went out to Drew. And if you've been watching the show a while, there was a game we found. It was a surprise. I bought a box of games, and at the bottom of it, disc only, was this Mario Kart game, which made it, you know, just a great buy. But there was no case. And then a viewer saw it and sent me the case, which was very kind. And I do not remember your name, but thank you, and comment if you're still listening. I'd like to thank you again, because it really increased the value of this one. $80 plus shipping on this one. And this is the message from Drew. He says, want to purchase something from you as a thank you for all your advice that you have shared. I ran across one of your videos early in my reselling in which you explained why you typically never give partial refunds. I do every once in a while, but almost never do I give a partial refund. This tip has probably saved me close to $1,000 in the last year. And I can only imagine, and that's from Drew, thank you. I can only imagine why, and my guess is the same reason I don't do it. So a lot of people, they I don't know if I want to call it a scam, but I guess to some degree it's a scam for a lot of people. If they know to ask for a partial refund, they know what they're doing. And it's basically, and it used to happen to me with big items going to California. And I'm like, well, this is going to be a problem. Because who in the world would pay the outrageous shipping cost for some of this stuff? It's somebody who's fishing to get a refund or a partial refund so that I don't have to pay the expense of shipping something back. And there's a couple other reasons why I don't give it, but I really just think it encourages, you know, hey, if you don't want it, send it back. Send it back and I'll give you the refund. But you got to send it back, all of it. The same intact situation, but you got to send it back. And usually what happens is a certain amount of those people, not all, but a certain amount of those people don't actually want to send it back. They just want to get some money back and get a cheaper price for it. And they're using that shipping cost in return as kind of you know, a way to get it. So I'm assuming that's what you mean. If you don't, tell me in the comments, Drew. Thanks, and we appreciate it. So let's talk about full-time reselling for a second and get your opinion out there and tell you where I'm at. So my thought was I was going to be able to double how much I sold over time. I'd be able to double the gross revenue per month, i.e. double the net profit per month, essentially. And it hasn't happened yet. I didn't expect it to happen this quickly anyways. I was just hoping, you know, maybe 6, 8 months in, 10 months in, maybe even a year in to get to that point. We still might, I don't know. But for right now, we've increased, it looks like about 2,000 more in gross revenue per month, which that's good. I'm not complaining for sure for a get-go here for starting. I'm having trouble keeping up. One thing I didn't take into heart was the growth of the channels, both of the YouTube channels, which has taken up a little bit more time than I thought it was going to. And we'll talk about that in a second. But the other thing is something I talked about in a video that I did with Tim from Over the Years and Eric OBX Picker and with Cernox Connection as well. And it was a great video. And one of the things that stood out to me that Tim said was he doesn't set listing goals. And I can get it because I had a listing goal and I think I've met it like 4 times. It just doesn't happen. Armor's getting tired holding that up, so I figured I'd finish it over here real quick and then show you the rest of the stuff that's sold. So a few things. One is, you know, you leave a 40-hour-a-week job and you're like, well, you know, you can have 40 extra hours to resell. That is, I didn't expect that to be the case. I thought maybe 25 to 30 hours extra that I was at work to resell. Has not been the case at all. I would say maybe 15 hours extra into reselling so far, because, for a lot of reasons, but you're at home, you're distracted, the kids need something, whatever. You know how it is, especially you moms out there, right? My thought was maybe I'd have 25, 30 extra hours, and that definitely has not happened. So the idea of doubling, I don't think that's going to happen, to be perfectly honest with you. It could have happened if I absolutely had to have these sales double in order to pay my bills. But at this point, I don't, because I've been pretty, hopefully, conscientious. You saw it. We talked about American Bubble Boy and stuff like that. Like, I've been trying to get different things set up so that I'm secure. You know, there's a little bit of fear in, you know, when you do something like this, because you got to provide for your family. And you guys have been amazing with everything you've done for us. Let me give you an example. So the last few days, me and Reagan have spent a couple hours every day going through and packaging stuff up and working on stuff for the CommonwealthPicker.com store. And that would be time I thought I was going to be listing things. So, you know, it's definitely awesome to have that. So the sales are going up. It is $2,000 more per month so far, and I still want to increase that. Maybe when garage sale season slows down, we'll have that time that we can claw back. And maybe we can get that to go up another $2,000 a month. Let me know your experiences out there. If you have gone from part-time to making this your job, and give me some input and some feedback as I go forward, and give the people out there who might consider doing this. I don't suggest anybody do it because, you know, I was a little scared, to be honest with you. But, you know, give us some feedback below. Thanks. Here is the last viewer sale of the day. I'm trying to remember where I got this. It was not very long ago, and I think I'm just about ready to get to this video. And I know it was really, really cheap. So for $14 free shipping, it's, if you can't see it right there, it's Boy George and the Culture Club. And it is vintage, for sure, which is pretty cool. And it went to, a viewer went to, I can't remember. Went to Jason. So Jason, and you asked for a couple of stickers and a card and all that, and we're definitely going to do that. I always do that if I think it's a viewer or know it's a viewer. But there you go. We're definitely going to get them in there for you. So thank you. We appreciate it. He says he can put it on his shelf with some other stuff from John and Thrift Mine and those folks. Sold some Fuji cassettes. This is the first time in this shed I have opened this. It used to be inside, and I brought it out here. It is blank media, and these cassettes, so I can't remember, they were on clearance there, they were on sale. I don't remember, $7.50, something like that. Nothing amazing, not making much money. I put a lot of these things in my booth, and they do okay in there too. All right, I lied to y'all. This was a viewer sale, which makes 5, and this was a viewer sale up here, which makes 6. So 6 of our 22 sales today were to viewers. So that is amazing. Thank you very, very much for that. Normally it's not that high. It stays under, you know, 10%, something like that, 15%. But what a day for viewer sales. Y'all are amazing and do way too much for us. So thank you. And Crestline Sales, I think, was the name of the eBay store. Thanks. All right, I'm not sure. Crestlin Sales. That might be right. So Chris and Anna, thank you. All right, and this Napco bunny here, the old Anthropomorphic, you know. Love the Anthropomorphic stuff. Usually does pretty good. Napco, Coin Bank with the stopper, which you don't always find. See the made in Japan right there. This one sold for $20 plus shipping. I always feel like Crazy Lamp Lady when I sell this stuff. So that one is headed out. There you go. More Anthropomorphic stuff. Headed out the door. And let me go read the message to you. 6 viewer sales. Crazy. Angel. Thank y'all. Angel. I like the name. Thank y'all, Commonwealth Flippers. I've been watching since the beginning. Wow, and you stuck to it after those terrible videos. I bought an Inaman before he made it big time. That's funny. I just wanted to sincerely thank you. You gave me the knowledge and the courage to open my eBay store, and I think I have bought all of your merch. Now I recognize the name right here. That is very, very kind of you. I saw this little guy make his debut, and I knew I had to have him. Thanks again for what you and your family do. So thank you, Angel. We very much appreciate it. And he is, or she, or somebody is headed your way. That was from the Stinky Winky sale, and this was too. If you remember that sale, I missed out on a giant stack of lawn chairs. They were selling for 50 cents a piece. I was like, ugh. I'm trying to think. I thought this was green. Maybe it was yellow. Because I don't see a green one. Maybe I got fooled because of that green. I'll have to double check. But this one went out for 14 bucks, paid 50 cents. So they were selling the webbing kit for the same price that they were selling the actual lawn chair. So, at any rate, 50 cents for this one. It's really super light. I think it's probably the 8-ounce rate. It's definitely not the 4-ounce rate. So, you know, we'll make a decent amount of money on it. And let's put it in our total for that sale. All right, here is our total for that sale. I think all these today, let's see. The country sticker, rubber face monkey, rewebbing kit, and the bunny bank. Puts us at $178. We are in the profit, and we filled up the car. So this is going to go on for pages, and we're going to make quite a bit of money off of this sale for sure. Bunches, maybe, I would say over 1,000 for sure. I've already had an offer for 100, I can't remember, on that jacket, and then somebody else contacted me too on that 1959 Marine jacket, and I have not put a price on it yet. I apologize. I said I would get back to you, and I did not, but maybe I'll get to it soon. So I appreciate it. Hey, Turner's got a couple of sales out of the store. Who's this at the door? Oh, Pepper's here. I heard her scratching. How you doing, Pepper? Meow. Who's that right there? Blaze the Monster Machine, and those last year were selling really, really good, and then they started to produce them again, and now they're not selling. But that one sold for, we had to reduce the price, $8.10. So the other reason they're not selling is because I was one of the very few people who were selling them for pretty good money. Some of them still go for good money. And then I talked about it, and then a bunch of people did. But whatever. That's a sock monkey. Look at that. Pepper, you tired, huh? Sock monkey. Yeah, they used to make those monkeys out of socks. Now they make them to look like they're made out of socks. Oh. $7 for $8 plus shipping. Nothing huge on that one, but still pretty cool. So I don't think either one were viewers. If you were, I apologize. It's not a whole ton of money, but it's probably enough for you to do what?
Save $1, spend $1, and donate $1. Bye.
Hey, before I forget, I'm gonna package. People ask me how I package certain stuff, so I love the 4x4x4 box for stuff like this. It keeps the cost down because that box is lighter than the 5x5x5. And it reminded me that Chris and the eBay store is, if I can remember, Thrifty, Healthy, Happy. Grabbed one of these shipping tables, and it was funny. He's like, he left a message on CommonwealthPicker.com. He's like, I'm gonna build this because my mother-in-law is coming to town. It gives me a great reason to get the heck out of the house. And Chris, you are the 150th person to grab this, so it just flatters me to know that there's so many people out there using our design. So thank you, Chris. Appreciate it. I don't want to bore you with all the Mary Kay. So it's 3 here, 4, 5, 6. This is well, I'm not going to name them. Mineral Eye Color. I'm not going to give you all the names. This is a microdermabrasion kit, which is L'Oreal had a microdermabrasion kit. It was one of the very first. The second thing I did retail, third thing I did retail arbitrage on, and I bought tons of it at Walmart, $2.50 a box, and I was making like $8, $9 profit on every box. And I would go back every day, and they would like restock it. They had a little shelf of clearance, and they must have had tons of it. And I was like, this is the greatest thing ever. And I got addicted to eBay back in, say, 2001. Well, maybe 2000. No, I don't know. Somewhere around there. It's been a long time. Anyway, this is Time-Wise Night Solution. All of this combined was just a tick under 50 bucks plus shipping, all to different people. Some people ask me, it just reminded me, I saw this, I got the Philly Flipper shirt on today. Some people ask me, like, how come sometimes you have a different shirt on in the same video? There's a couple reasons. Every once in a while, I'll film the segments in 2 separate days and put it together in one video. Just because I don't ship every day. And sometimes it's because I got to go to practice with Turner, and it's 8 million degrees outside, and I'm sweating by the time I come home, and I got to change my shirt to film. So, and we don't always put all the segments in at the same place where we filmed them, so it might confuse you a little bit, but I just remember. Hey, speaking of Philly Flipper, he got a video out on his channel, had me in it, so I get a cut of the money, right? Ladies, he's single out there, y'all. He's single. You ought to go over there. He's also 16 feet tall. Anyway, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Party Express table covers. I wasn't gonna buy these things. I'm like, and you see Ninja Turtle stuff, you just like, yeah, I'll pick it up. Somebody will buy it. But I was at a sale, and they were like $1 a piece, and I was kind of mulling over it. This is a long time ago. And the lady was so sweet. She's like, just take them out of here. Take them. She had a friend there that was had too much junk. She's like, get it out of here, because the friend didn't want to get rid of stuff or something. I don't know. I'm like, all right, I guess I'll buy them or take them for free, which is what we ended up doing. So, and I don't know. I've got a bunch of these. I don't know if it's like the whole lot or if it's just 2. I think it's just 2. I'll have to go check. $5.75. They're on clearance. I've had a long time. $5.75 plus shipping. So you can see why I was like, I don't know if I want to buy them. Blew her mama buy here, or maybe it was Reagan's, but I don't think so. I think she picked it up for probably $2.50. Kid stuff. Maybe $2.99. I don't know. I haven't been at that Goodwill in a while. Anyways, $13 plus shipping. $12.95 plus shipping. Not a huge win, but definitely a win. We'll make like $8 profit on this. They're Wonder Woman kids pajamas. Or is it pajamas? You tell me. Pajamas or pajamas? Well, how do you do that in a comment? Pajamas, how do you, well, I don't know. Y'all figure it out. Hey, y'all, we got Reagan here. Check out this stack, Reagan. We got a lot of work, don't we?
Yeah.
But that's okay. Hey, I'm going to read a list here. Reagan's going to show you. One of every single thing out of our store got bought. Absolutely everything. The stickers, everything got bought. So this is just the names of the people here. Lori from Hawaii, Reagan. Where's that Hawaii? Right there. Down there. Lori from Hawaii. Wanda, Christy, Barbara, and Mark. That's Colson's Collectibles. David, Pam, Jason, Cindy, Kim, Tara, and Brad all bought something that either was included with an IKEA bag or was separate with no IKEA bag. And then me and Reagan are going to go over here, and we're going to read the rest of them off. Yep. All right, I just want to apologize for both of us here. I did not get on there and read every comment yet. I'm going to do so, so I'm just going to mention names today. Yep. It would take too long anyways. Look at that stack over there. These are the people who just got the IKEA bag, or multiple IKEA bags. All right, go ahead.
Patty, Michael, Robert, Paul.
Okay. Lacey, Deborah, Kathy. Go.
Barbara, Christine.
Yep.
Christopher, Bobby.
That's right. Bobby, we know Bobby. I don't know if you remember Bobby, but y'all helped Bobby with a little bit of money to buy a car. So Janine, Carol,
Tina, Roseanne, Sean,
Donna. Bought 3 of them.
Yeah.
Cassandra, Matthew, Luis. Go ahead.
Doreen, Jason.
All right. And so many familiar names in there. So I can't wait to get on there and read your messages. We do appreciate it. And
Bye. And don't forget to get your sticker at CommonwealthPicker.com.
here's an awesome gift that came to the P.O. Box. Oop, just knocked it off. From Minnesota. And y'all left a wonderful message, so thank you. I do appreciate it. And they said that, there you go, grace and peace, Liz and Ben. So that is very, very kind of you. So it's a reselling family, full-time. So it's a great video for you to give some feedback. Homeschooling, love history. I mean, geez. Good stuff right here. Love it. 4 Sons Seller. That's eBay. Our store is on eBay. Our store on eBay is 4 Sons Seller. That is awesome. So thank you very much. I do appreciate it. And look, they said they live in Minnesota, which requires a front and back license plate, so they couldn't put this anywhere. We require that too in Virginia, although I have to admit with one of my cars, I don't follow the rules. So that is cool. That's going to go in here somewhere for sure. Or maybe the new shed. We'll have to see. Thank you all. Very kind of you. Couple more things before I let you go today. First of all, we're behind in the CommonwealthPicker.com store, so don't, if you're waiting for your thank you, it may be a little while. We're trying. We might put a ton on here. I haven't filmed Reagan's segment yet, so I'm not quite sure what we've done, but there are just an overwhelming amount of sales. Blows my mind. So that's awesome. Thank you. And I'm having trouble keeping up with everything. I try my best to respond to people. And I used to say I would do email and Instagram, everything else I can't keep up with. Now I can't keep up with any of it. I can't keep up with any of it. So it's just hit and miss. So don't feel like I'm ignoring you. I'm not trying to ignore anybody out there. It's just impossible at this point. So thank y'all. I feel bad, but I can just do what I can do. So at any rate, some thank yous out there to same thing with I couldn't read 50 a day, and so I just kind of pick and choose and abbreviate. But Full Flavor Retro, Johnny and Karen. They said they live out in LA, and they had 5 pieces of the shed, so they added a flag to their shed. I think it was a shed garage. What flag was it though? Was it the American flag like I have, or was it I'm sure it wasn't the Commonwealth flag, but maybe the California flag. I used to have one out here. Love that flag. Oregon MT Pick and Flips 575 Victoria. I see Turner out there. New Mexico. Thank you. 5 pieces of the shed. Here comes Turner. Gail at Gail's New and Vintage eBay and YouTube. Oh, eBay and YouTube. New and Vintage. Gail's New and Vintage. All right. Hey, bud. It's all right, buddy. Come on in. Hold on a second, okay?
Can you edit this part out when
Can I edit this part out?
Yeah. After what I do.
Why don't you just come and say hi?
Hi.
Gail at Gail's New and Vintage eBay and YouTube. 3 pieces of the shed. So I'm glad you're here. You know what I say at the end of the show?
What?
Say, I can't wait to see you
Next time.
next time.
Bye.